In this video, we're going to take a look at dual mode. The ProLogic L02 and up has the ability to have dual mode. And what dual mode means is that two people have to enter their codes in order to open. So it'll ask for one valid code and a second code in order to open the lock. We often see this in banking where maybe one person enters their code, another person enters their code, and they're supervising each other opening the safe. So how do you set this up? Press the menu button, you scroll down to System menu and press OK, and then you enter a manager or supercode, and then you scroll down or up until you see Enable Dual Mode. I'm going to scroll up because I know where it is. Enable Dual Mode, press OK, and now Dual Mode has been enabled. Open lock by two users within 60 seconds. So we press the back button. So now, if I'm a user, ID 03 and up, managers are override codes. But if I'm a user, it'll say verified, enter second user code. So I'll enter another valid user code. It'll say, okay, that's verified, and the lock will be opened. So that's how the lock operates in dual mode. You can change back and forth between dual mode and single mode however you want to, depending on your setup. To change it back, you just simply disable it. I'll do that now. Actually, before I do that, I mentioned that the manager codes are dual mode override users. So what happens when I enter a manager code? It'll say verified, and the lock opens immediately without me requiring an additional code. Now, why do we do that? Well, managers can add other users. So if I'm a manager and you want me to abide by dual mode, that's fine, but I can trick the system and I can add myself another user code. So even if dual mode is enabled, I can enter my code and this other code that I created to open it. So there's really no point having a manager have dual mode capability or requirement. So in this case, we say ID 01 and 02 are not required to open with a second code because it kind of defeats the purpose. I can add a second code for myself because I have that capability within the programming menu. So anything ID 3 and up will require two codes to open the safe lock. That is dual mode. To disable it, press the menu button, scroll down to System menu, press OK, enter a manager code. And now, instead of seeing Enable Dual Mode, you will see Disable Dual Mode. Press OK. And now we're back to dual mode being disabled, and it is in single mode. So I can open this lock with one code. And it opens for me. There we go. All right. So that is how you enable dual mode. Who is eligible for dual mode with that function enabled? And that is ID 3 and up. And if you want to turn it off, you just go into it and disable dual mode.